I'm going to give him a few minutes and he's probably going to call. Sorry, but I had to get out of that other top because that shit was getting on my nerves. It's way too fucking restrictive. At any rate, here we go with this text shit. Let's see who this is. Give me 1 second. I'm not even going to respond. At any rate, I'm telling y'all what, when it comes to these dating sites and shit, it would blow your mind what you have to deal with out there. Blow your fucking mind. I'm telling you what, with some of these people, if brains were dynamite, they would blow their self up. This guy contacts me the other day. Well, a couple of them did this now, but I want to talk about one in particular for the moment. This guy contacts me the other day, and he is like, "You're so fucking gorgeous, blah, 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 blah." He texts me. Ain't gonna happen, dude, because I know where that will lead. It's gonna lead to you trying to hold a conversation with me over text, and I ain't having it. You got the wrong one, honey. At any rate, I did not text him, but I wrote to him online. This fool wants to pitch a fit. He's pitching a fit. Left and right. Well, fuck it. Fuck it, bitch. And I'm like, you can call me a bitch all you want. I'm not texting you. And not to mention the fact I kind of like that. Because it shows me that you're going to give me respect. And if you can't do that from the get-go, then that's your fucking problem, not mine. At any rate, he pitches a fit. Well, fuck it, fuck it. We could have had a great time together. Yeah, you're really showing me just how... Sorry, I got a coat over my lap. It's kind of chilly in here. You're really showing me what a great time we would have together. Because from what that tells me, just the small conversation that we've had, you're a fucking control freak, and I am not trying to deal with that crap. I want somebody to respect me. And to be perfectly honest with you, the first person that has done that in a long time, besides my sister and my mother and my nephew and my cat, is this guy that I went to school with. He has had issues. We've both had issues. We've both grown from those issues. And he's trying to make a life for himself. He's a decent human being trying to do something with his life. But these motherfuckers out there that think, you know, if your dick is that good, suck it yourself, motherfucker. I'm not doing it. Hell to the no. I'm not doing it. So, go on. You ain't hurt my feelings in the very least by not coming around. In fact, you're doing me a damn favor. I don't know what is wrong with people out there these days, but if you think you're that good of a person, you deserve to be in a world by yourself, because, oh Lord, honey, if you would pull your head out of your ass and see that there are other people on this globe besides you, you may actually get somewhere. I mean, people blow my fucking mind these days. Oh Lord, you can tell I'm stressed, can't you? That's alright, it'll all end. We all gonna die at some point. And we don't have to put up with the negativity while we're here. And I certainly am not going to put up with no negativity while I'm here. If you have a negative personality, I don't care to be around you. There are a few other things that I need to say, but I think I'm going to pause for a second because I have a feeling that I'm going to be texted again. So give me a second. For anybody out there who's even remotely interested in me, it's almost Valentine's Day, okay? So I'm like freaking out because I think, oh my God, I'm not going to have a Valentine's. And to be perfectly honest, Valentine's and Halloween are my favorite holidays. Okay? Orchids are my favorite flower. I despise roses. They're too generic. But for anybody out there who is even remotely interested, please notate the fact that I am a very simple woman. I want a man who I can come home to, make dinner for, who will help around the house a little bit, especially with shit that, like, heavy shit and stuff like that. That's what I want. I want a man who will help with those kinds of things. I want a man that I can talk to. Okay? A man that when I come home from work, he asks how my day was. And a man who will protect me. Like, make me feel safe and secure. I certainly, with my ex, honey, no. If a robber had broken in here, that motherfucker would have pushed me right in front of him and been like, shoot this bitch first. That is exactly what he would have done. And I would not be, I don't even know how this new bitch is dealing with him. Because she better expect the same. He does not respect anybody but himself. He has got his head shoved so far up his own ass and is so needy. Oh my God. Far be it from me to be a bitch, but that shit to me, I look down on that. That is fucking pathetic. I will claw my way out of any negative situation. If I'm out of money, I will find a way to make money. If something's going wrong, I realize that it could possibly be my fault and that I need to fix that. But my point is, the kind of man that I want, everybody keeps asking me, what kind of man do you want? What kind of man do you want? What kind of man do you want? What kind of guy is for you? What do you want in a man? All, you know, the whole gambit. At any rate, very simply, I am very honest. I am very dependable. I am very trustworthy. I am very confidential. I am very friendly. I am very emotionally stable. I am very relationship ready. I am very sexual and sensual and just everything that these guys say that they want in a woman. It's not only on your end. We have a hard time finding a guy who, well, those of us who are halfway decent as women, find it very difficult to find a man that has any kind of integrity or emotional openness whatsoever. That is like, it's like a fucking act of Congress to find a man that has any qualities that you want. And I'm very simple. I don't want to come home and like bitch and moan and whine and complain. And I usually don't do that, even when shit is going bad. I simply want a man who is faithful, who values our relationship together. I want to be able to take care of him, and I want him to take care of me. I want a chest to lay on at night. I want an arm around me at night. I don't want to sleep on one side of the bed while you sleep on the other side of the bed. And shit does not have to be that way. I mean, Lord have mercy, it should not be so complex. A decent man, a decent woman should not be fucking impossible to find. I don't understand why people are so selfish nowadays. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah. I mean, people are so fucking mean. I don't understand it. That's like my ex. I hate to keep referring to him, but he acts like I owe him something. I was the only one who participated in our relationship, and that hurts my feelings extremely badly. That there are people out there who will fucking use you, and you may not even realize it. And even if you do realize it, like you just ignore it. I don't know. It hurts my feelings to know that there are people out there who are so fucking evil. I believe in every relationship I've ever been in. I have valued every relationship I have ever been in. And that's not saying that I've been in a lot of relationships, but the ones that I have been in, I value tremendously. They're part of me. And for a person to be able to spend a year, 2 years, a month, 5 years, 6 months with you and say, fuck it, I'm going to do my own thing. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If you are that fucking pathetic, I feel sorry for you. I really do. Because there are people out there like me who love a relationship. And I don't understand why humanity, or some humans, have dislocated themselves from that emotion. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a positive thing. Even the Bible says, and the Kabbalah says, that 2 people are better than 1 because you work together. You solve things together. Nobody can do shit by themselves all the fucking time. Don't get me wrong, I'm completely independent. But I don't want to be so independent that I like negate what other people are doing and not take into consideration other people's feelings. I mean, people, we're all important. I mean, imagine if the shoe was on the other foot and somebody was doing that to you. It's horrible to know that people are really that mean, that they just blow you off like you don't even fucking matter. I will never understand that. I could not possibly understand that. This guy that I went to high school with that I'm talking to, he is amazing to me. When we were in high school together, he was a track star. And I was just an ugly duckling, I guess. I don't know. But he paid no attention to me whatsoever the whole time we were in there. But now he's on my Facebook. And of course he's like, you're so gorgeous and blah 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 blah. I know we went to high school together, but I don't remember who you are. I'm like, okay, whatever. So the other day, and he's like, I finally remember who you are. And I'm like, it's about fucking time, man. We've been talking for like a week, 2 weeks, whatever. And you're just now remembering who I am. Like, okay, that's perfectly okay, that's who you are. Well, apparently, give me 1 second, this is him here. On text, mind you. Give me 1 second, guys. Seriously. Yeah, you get to see the completely candid me texting. At any rate, this individual is doing everything he can. I have hots for him, honey, all through high school. He asked me in one of our first conversations, he was like, why'd you have the hots for me? Why'd you have the hots for me? What's so special about me? I said, honey, I would have jumped up on it in English class if I would not have been sent to the principal's office. And fuck the principal. I didn't give a shit about him anyhow. He was, no, I was Little Miss Badass in high school. Set shit on fire, destroy it, tear it up. Yeah, that was me. Cause trouble, smoke weed, do whatever the fuck you wanted to do. I didn't give a shit. Skipped school, got Saturday detention, whatever. Fuck it, who cares? Fun, life, you're a kid, who gives a shit? That's what's wrong with a lot of parents these days. They don't realize their kids are kids, but they also don't discipline their kids enough. I'm telling you what, no. I would, most of the shit that kids are doing these days, I would have gotten my ass beaten for. And I do mean beaten. Pick your switch, bitch, because you're going to get beat with it. If you don't pick one that's appropriate sized, we'll pick one for you. That's the way shit worked. I remember shit. My mother would strip a switch down. For those of you who don't know what a switch is, it is a tree branch, pretty much. If you don't pick one that's an appropriate size, they would pick one for you, trust me. And we have this bush in our yard. I'm telling you what, that son of a bitch was like a whip. They would, they would strip everything but the last 4 or 5 leaves off of that son of a bitch, because that gave it inertia, and beat your motherfucking ass. They did not waste no time. Whelps. Back then, child abuse, whatever. They didn't give a shit. No, honey. I was raised on a farm. They would beat your motherfucking ass. Bear. My mom, I love my mom. I'm telling you what. She, my sister and I wanted to act up. No, ma'am. She straight up, there used to be this game, or this little toy, when we were younger. It's like this ball attached to like this bouncy ball, like you buy out of bubblegum machines or whatever now, attached to a flexible cord and like a ping pong paddle. Honey, my mom got so mad at us one time, and we had one of those things now. She ripped that motherfucking ball off of that paddle and beat the hell out of us. Honey, my ass was black. Black. Bruised black. Loved it. I am glad my mother... Not that it needs to be that severe, but she disciplined us. And that is the way parents need to be these days. This shit about child abuse and shit like that, people need to wake the fuck up. You got to realize these kids that are doing this shit right now and acting fucking crazy and having sex at 9 and 10 and 11 years old, they're going to be running our country one day. And do you hear this? This is why I hate text. Constant fucking interruption. At any rate, these kids are going to be ruining our country one day. Do you seriously want some spoiled fucking brat running your country? That's what's running our country right now. Some spoiled fucking brat who thinks that he can take away our amendments, our constitutional right. Honey, there are a million people, billions of people, pissed off about the fact that they suddenly don't want you to have a gun because some psychotic motherfucking kid who didn't get his ass beat enough went into a school and shot his own mother. No. That is a constitutional right. And they want to try to strip you of that. No. That is... No. No. I don't know what the hell. And all the while, this individual who I mistakenly voted for in the first election that he ran for, I'm sorry that I even did that, because I had a lot more respect for him than this. And now he's showing his ass, which is perfectly okay. He's a president and he thinks he can do whatever he wants. But I'm here to tell all of you, we as human beings, we as people of the United States of America run this country. It is not the president. We tell the president what to do. He does not tell us what to do. It is that simple. I'll probably be assassinated in a week for even bringing that shit to light. But I'm telling you what. When our Constitution was set up, it was that the people of this country ran this country. That is why states are trying to break off from the federal government. North Carolina, the state that I live in presently, anything to do with these people. Of course, take it all on yourself. We're going to have to pay more taxes probably to support our own independent government. But I don't even care. I mean, this country is fucking ridiculous all of a sudden. And I don't know what is going on. There's not enough shit going on in other countries. We are taking care of other countries and treating our own people like shit. That is not the way our Constitution was designed. It was not meant to be that way. We're meant to be a free people. If you want to smoke a fucking joint, smoke it. If you want to bear arms or do cocaine, that is your own issue. That is natural selection. If you decide to kill yourself because you want to overdose on drugs, or you don't want to wear a seat belt and be thrown out of the fucking windshield of your vehicle, that is your fucking problem. That is natural selection at its best. You cannot stop that shit. It is going to happen. It is not the government's place to tell you that you cannot not wear a seatbelt. Or this petty shit. Y'all need to be focused on the shit that matters. Like the poverty of our country. Yes, there's people starving in other countries. Instead of donating to all these people online who have lived that way for millions of fucking years and don't even see it as an issue until somebody else comes in and tells them that it is an issue, that's none of your fucking business. It's none of our business. What is our business is the fact that we have people in our own country who are starving to death. We have people in our own country that do not have a place to live. I have yet to see a commercial on the television that says anything about American citizens having a hard time. I don't see that shit. They do not say adopt an American citizen on television. They say adopt an Ethiopian child. If you want to, I don't care where the hell you adopt from. Adopt a child by all means. Take care of a child at all costs. I don't care what fucking country they are from. That is not even the issue. The issue is we need to take care of our people first. Our people. The United States of America. It's a union. We're supposed to be united. United we stand. Whatever happened to that? What is going on lately? I mean, seriously.